Welcome back to Here and Now and part 2 of our story about the business relationship that's forming between this province and Greenland. It's based on the promise in Greenland's growing offshore oil industry. Companies here see opportunity, but in Greenland and in Denmark, that economic promise is tinged with concern about the environment. Here again is Marie Wadden.
Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, a city with 3 times the population of Newfoundland and Labrador. Greenland has been a colony of Denmark for several centuries. In 2009, Greenland got self-rule, but it doesn't have economic independence. Denmark pays $500 million a year in subsidies to its former colony. Some Danes want Greenland to hit it big with oil, so the subsidy won't be needed anymore.
It's going to be good for Denmark's economy if they find anything.
They could get enough of money so they can get free from Denmark and be our own country. I think perhaps it would be good for them.
If they get the oil, they are going to be independent, yes.
There are others here, however, who think the price of Greenland's independence might be too high for the environment.
I think no good idea. I think it should leave it where it is.
Why?
Because of the environment and oil enough on the market.
I think it's very important that you take care of the nature there. So it is very special.
We think that we can do it better.
Aggaluk Lynge is head of the Inuit Circumpolar Council. It represents Inuit around the world. He prefers a go-slow approach to development because the small population of Greenland has enough challenges already.
We have all experienced the harshest adaptation to modern life that any people in the world could have gone through, and we have barely survived.
Inuit leaders are meeting this week in Ottawa to talk about how best to manage natural resources in the Arctic. A business delegation from that country will be in Newfoundland and Labrador this week to see what we have to offer. Shawn invited them.
Some of it business will do on their own. They don't need government. Some of this is going to be driven by a business necessity. But there are going to have to be infrastructure and social plans put in place by the government of Greenland and the government of Newfoundland and Labrador, I believe, to be able to service what's going to happen in Greenland.
Jeff Howard thinks Greenland's boom could come at a good time for this province, in time to replace jobs drying up in our offshore oil industry and in Fort McMurray.
You know, there was a mining activity going up. There's an iron ore mine being built there. There's the aluminum smelter potentially that might happen there. You know, rare earth elements. You know, Newfoundlanders could be, with the direct air links, Newfoundlanders could be supplying a lot of people up there.
The Minister of Transportation for Greenland is also in the province this week, and he's not just looking at airports. He'll be looking at St. John's Harbour. The port here is a lot closer to Greenland than any offshore service base in Europe. So the Minister and the Air Greenland officials can be sure of one thing while they're in the province, and that is that they'll get a very warm welcome. For Here and Now, I'm Marie Wadden in St. John's.
If you want to dig a little deeper into the Greenland story, simply go online to cbc.ca/NL. And of course, if you've got any thoughts on the Greenland story, contact us at hereandnow.nl@cbc.ca or give us a call. The number is 1-800-563-9332. In the St. John's area, 576-5110.